Two senior commissioners from the CCMA have been roped in to facilitate talks between the employer Transnet and labor unions UNTU and SATAWU. This as that impasse continues on the ground, with some members already demonstrating in some parts of the country. Their employer is offering 4%, and something that the workers here on the ground have really taken issue with, as they call for about 12% to 13% wage increment. The CCMA will see the talks in terms of structuring of the picketing rules, an outstanding issue where this demonstration or this strike action is concerned. Let me bring in SATAWU's Jack Mazibuko. He's the General Secretary of the union, and he'll just let us in on that sticking point. We are back here and we are seeing that at least now there are two senior facilitators or commissioners from the CCMA that have been roped in to facilitate these talks. Maybe let us in on what is outstanding here. Today we're expecting to see your members out in full force on the ground, but it seems as if there's a sticking point here. Welcome to the SABC.
No, thank you very much, and thank you for inviting SATAWU. Look, we were here on Friday to discuss the picketing rules with the employer, and then unfortunately the employer has unreasonably rejected to sign the picketing rules. And then subsequent to that, we have requested the intervention of the CCMA to address two issues. First issue is the picketing rules. The second issue, it is a CCMA intervention towards wage negotiations. But we can assure you now, all our members are out. They are picketing outside the Transnet premises, so that the strike is on. So we are hoping that the CCMA senior commissioners will be able to bring parties together today. Yes.
I mean, the company, the employer Transnet, still maintaining that the strike action is illegal. We saw them even on Friday approaching the labor court to try and halt this process on the ground. Where do you stand where that issue of an illegal strike action is concerned?
The statement of the employer is misleading the public, is also misleading workers. Last month we were here negotiating. We could not reach consensus. We got certificate as organized labor to go on strike. After receiving the certificate, we give a company 30 days, that we call it a cool-off period, for them to go back and revise their mandate. And then they came back last week, Tuesday. They said they're offering us 3% plus 1% that will be paid in a form of a lump sum. So the strike that we are participating in is a legal strike. There is no way where you can declare a strike illegally simply because parties do not have a picketing rules, which is something that the union have done. They have signed the picketing rules, but the employer is refusing to sign those picketing rules. That does not stop us to embark on a legal strike. As things stand, our strike is legally, and all our members are participating in that strike.
Mr. Jack Mazibuko, thank you very much, sir, for your time. He is coming there through from the SATAWU union that is here along with UNTU at the Transnet Bargaining Council, trying to ensure that they tick all the boxes in giving legitimacy to this strike action. But you heard him there saying that their members are not deterred and they're out in full force in trying by all means to send a message to the employer to come back to the negotiation table with a tangible offer that they can accept something along the lines of 12 to 13%. Katlego Legodi, SABC News, Johannesburg.